Hey, what's up, everybody? Uh, I really don't have a hardcore game plan for tonight. It's more or less just I have these two packages right here. One's from DubC underneath here. Let me see if I can maybe get that on camera. I'm gonna have to move the camera. There you go, DubC. Huh. And the other one is from Kaylnn Strain. I didn't even know that Kaylyn had sent anything, so that was a total surprise. DubC did send me an email and said that he was going to send something. Honestly, I've had so many emails come in within the last, I don't know, few weeks that I don't remember exactly what his email said. So I don't have any idea what's inside this box. And my bird isn't going to shut up, so I'm probably going to have to go turn his light off. But we're going to start out with this, and I started out with, I don't really have a solid game plan because I've been sick. I basically can't taste anything. Last night was the first time I had like a solid meal, and last night I had beef strips, or no, I had what did I have? Southwestern style, yeah, Southwestern style beef. Had like corn and peppers, and it was like kind of almost like a really, really hearty, thick vegetable stew. Uh, couldn't tell you what it tasted like other than I put some cayenne pepper in there just to spice it up enough to where I could actually get a little bit of reaction of taste. So I'm not going to waste something and I really can't try old food right now. Anything that's got any vintage, uh, era to it, because if I was to do that, I wouldn't know if I was eating something bad or not, other than maybe if my mouth went numb. Other than that, though, I mean, like, I just I can't do it. So I'm going to open these packages. We're going to find out what's inside here, and if nothing else, I might finish off the ORP, the British ORP from the last live stream that I did, which there should be a solid meal left in there, I would think, since it's a 24-hour ration and I had one meal out of it. But I did probably go a little overboard on that one meal and kind of made a huge meal out of it. But yeah, let's start with. Hang on, I want to make sure that I see Kaylyn or DubC in the comments, and if I don't see them, I'll give them a little bit more time and I'll unpack the ORP and we'll see what's left in there. I do not see them in here yet. If you guys don't mind to keep an eye out for them for me and let me know if they pop up in the comments, because I'm not going to open Kaylyn's package unless she's in the chat tonight, because I haven't spoke with her about this at all. And also, I'm not going to open Dub's unless he's in here tonight. I figure he probably will be. If anybody knows like a quick way that you can get a hold of him, maybe let him know that there's a live stream going on, because I'm sure YouTube did not send anybody notifications whenever I made that post about 45 minutes to an hour ago, whenever that was. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. And yeah, YouTube's awesome. Oh, there's DubC. Hey, alright. So I guess we could start with Dubs then. Dubs. There we go. And I haven't seen Kaylyn yet, so we might have to hold off for that unless she shows up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and dig into this one. Dub. This came from DubC. You guys, all you got to do is click on his name in the chat right here, and you can go directly over to his YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Of course, that is if you like his content and stuff like that. I'm not telling you what to do. I just a suggestion on my behalf. Here we go. You guys can't see that because my camera angle is a little bit too tight, but I'm not trying to change the tripod angle because it's set up pretty good for once stuff comes out. All right, here we go. Yeah, I was telling him, Dub, I know you sent me an email a while back that saying that you was sending something, but I'll be honest, I don't remember anything about what it said. What you like? You might have said something about what you were sending or something. But I'll be honest, I don't remember. I actually got talked to Steve today, which was kind of unexpected. I was really happy to strike up a little communication with Steve there, and maybe he'll end up showing up here before the live stream's over. It just all depends on how busy he is. I know he's a busy guy. What's H? Okay, you guys, is Canada having the same issue as down here? Nobody has toilet paper. Like I don't get the whole no toilet paper thing. I guess we can discuss this later after I get this box open. But yeah, just I don't get it. Of all things to be running out of, toilet paper. But you know, I guess I'm not surprised. All right, here we go. Oh, this has got a note. All right, let's see what the note says. Thank you for doing what you do. Having the streams and allowing people to chat and be open and watch you explore rations, old and new, is a great thing. Really enjoyed the community as well as your streams since I first found them. Also, wish you congratulations on your new show. I'm very excited to watch on March 25th on History. It's actually History. In appreciation of what you do, I sent a care package. Hope you enjoy the items. Thanks again for doing what you do, DubC. Well, thanks for the letter, Dub, and thanks for the package, my man. I have no idea what's in here, so we're gonna find out. Let's find out right now. I always keep all the letters that folks send, so I gotta put this kind of off to the side here where I can get it. Okay. This looks rather interesting. Well, I'll open that after I dig into this box here. Oh, no way. That is the menu that was kind of made for me, I guess, because I hounded Bob until he finally made the corned beef hash, which corned beef hash is by far my all-time favorite MRE menu that I've ever had. Like, out of all the... How many years have MREs been around now? Ooh, 40. They've been around 40 years. 40 years this year. So MREs are 40 years old. They came out in 1980. I've seen cases of MREs from 1980. That was a crossover year. MCIs and MREs both were made in the year 1980. So I think that was like a half year for both. Alright, I'm going to get the box out of the way here. And grab this other one. Oh, yeah, I think I do remember you saying it's penne spicy pasta vegetarian. This might have been like a first year for this. Let's see here. Ah, yes, 2011. 1066. As you can see, there's no French writing on the front, which that indicates that it's before 2013. 2013 was the last, actually, 2013 was the last year that they didn't have French writing. I'm sorry, 2014, I believe, was the first year, maybe 2013. Whew, I'd have to go back and double check my MRE information video, my own video that I made a couple years ago at least, maybe even longer ago than that. Compiled some, every different bag style through the years and kind of told how to tell the difference between them. Although one thing I regret about that video is that I did not explain Julian codes. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have explained that a little bit better, and also like how that makes the difference between knowing if your MREs are new or if they're of a slight vintage or actually quite vintage. Because, you know, tan bags started way back in 1996, and actually I've had a 1995 tan bag. That was the what was that? Me and G Schultz both had one of those, and it was a pretty special MRE. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, the one I ended up having was almost perfectly preserved. I was really super happy with it. So it'll be cool to check this out, because I mean, this stuff's 9 years old now. Penne pasta vegetarian. I don't know. I don't think that's the first year, but it could be the first year for Pen A. Could have been the first year. Alright, I'm going to set that there. Let's see what is in this bag. There we go. We're about to get a visitor. My wife just got home, it sounded like. Okay, first thing out, we have grapefruit drink. I love the grapefruit drink. Sorry, guys. I'll probably have this tonight, as a matter of fact, because might actually be able to taste that. Let's see. This looks like, I don't know, some extras from, there's a Spanish something in there. What is that? Is that just a drink mix? I think it is. I think it's a drink mix from a Spanish ration. It's got, oh, nope, that's probably a soup. Yep, it's a soup. Duh. And then looks like we got maybe a coffee. Yep, that is a coffee that I've never seen before. 100% Colombian. This is Delicates. This might be MRE Nation's new coffee. Am I wrong? I think this might be what they're using now, possibly. Well, maybe not, because right there's the deep, rich coffee. And we got some true lime and some true lemon up in there. Those things are super concentrated and can spice up just about anything that you are eating. Yeah, my bird's doing his thing in the background there. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to take care of that here in just a second. What else do we have here? Oh, no way. These are big cookies. What are these from? I can't remember. Wow. These are from Chilean Ration. That's right. And these are the South African biscuits, I believe. So I nailed everything where this stuff came from, I believe. Other than maybe this, other than maybe that coffee. I'm not sure where the coffee came from. Yep, Chilean cookies. I nailed it. I knew it. All right, that's awesome, dude. This is big cookies, biscuits. That's staying out. Definitely getting drank tonight. Look at the texture to that. I don't know if it's maybe. No, it's probably not broke. I don't know. These things are super vacuum sealed, though. They should hold up well past their Best Buy date, which I'm not seeing a Best Buy date. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, these are still actually, these are still good until June of 2021. That's awesome. So they have a 3-year shelf life on them. June of 2018 was the production date on those. All right, awesome. Has anyone seen Kaylyn in the comments yet? French coffee. Oh, so that's new French coffee, huh? Happen to have a 90s or 2000s British patrol ration, would they? Shit. Yeah, good luck with that. I've been looking for 90s for, I don't know, years now. I've been looking for a 90s. I have a 70s. I have an 80s. I have a 2003, which I think is complete because I've actually bought 5 2003, 2004 British patrol rations, ORPs, whatever. And 4 of the 5 were open and missing items. Some of them were really bad, and a couple of them were missing, like, for instance, the candy bars. The Dunkin's candy bars. They were gone. Absolutely gone. Which doesn't surprise me. I mean, but the fact is that I bought them as complete rations. Somebody opened them up, took the chocolate bars out. Kind of a bummer. But that's how it rolls. That's how it happens. for a like year 2000, 2003. You may have some 99s. Can check. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's of the vintage that I'm definitely going to be looking for. Now, I don't think. What's up, Blindside? Let's see, James Ortiz. I have not seen Kaylyn in the comments tonight, so I'm going to probably skip over that for now because I haven't seen her. Yep. Let me. Of course. I buried it. Hang on. Alright, let's see what I got left in this thing. I don't even know what I have left, so I'm not going to be able to taste much of anything anyway. That's why I don't really want to go for anything too crazy tonight. And I don't want to waste anything you guys have sent in either. Uh-oh, super chat, Renee says. Let me roll back. Lee Street. Wish I had all these rings now. I wish I had all these rings now. I think you might wish I had all these things now. I am a little confused about the super chat, but thanks for the super chat. It definitely confused me a little though. I think that's what you meant though. We have the fruit explosion, which I was going to have last time and ended up not opening it for some reason. We have some tea up in here, and coffee, so that will get utilized. Got the boiled sweets, there ain't much to that. We have a fruit-flavored energy drink, which is just going to be a crap ton of sugar. So, 361 kcals per 100 grams. Okay, so it's less than that then. It'd be like half of that, basically, because this is 45 grams, so it'd be 45% of that. It'd be like 170 probably, roughly. About 170 calories. 1,534. Does that mean kilojoules? I don't understand what the KJ, or yeah, the KJ means. Whoa, blindside. For the calls, glad to see the knife still going. Instant coffee you like is a product of Holland. The instant, hang on, I'll think of it here. Can't remember the name of it. Whoa, Kaylyn's here. Okay, let me finish going through this real quick, and then we'll get her package up here onto the table. Oh yeah, the cola flavored. That thing can just go right back in the box. I'm not even going to fool with that. Uh-oh. Right there, that's a grand commodity right now. This is like I mean, this could be used for TP, blowing your nose, wiping your hands, your mouth, whatever you want. I forgot about, like, this is a nice little extra supply of, but yeah. And there's some smooth peanut butter that's actually still really nice and needed. It doesn't need needed. Cool. Yeah, kilojoules. That's what I thought. Tropical flavored. This is also not my favorite. The tropical flavor I could definitely live without. Here's some tuna and light mayonnaise. Which, that ginger pudding was awesome. Oh, this'll be good. Apple and cinnamon muesli with milk. Yep. That could be my whole dinner right there. Moroccan style bean stew. Spiced tomato stew with cannelli beans and chickpeas. Whoa, Smitty. How many of these do I need to send to buy that TP? Smitty, for you, buddy, I'd send her your way. If you're actually out, I will make up a care package for you, bud. That's for sure. I'm not eating bean stew tonight, guys. I'm just not in the mood to try to eat that while I don't feel good. I don't need some intestinal gas issues going on from eating a bunch of beans. And the hot sauce, which I won't be needing because I'm having like a little breakfast ordeal. Tuna is not going to go with that either. So I'm going to have some muesli, some drink mixes, probably the peanut butter if I can find some, oh yeah, I got some crackers. I know. Got a box. This is, this came from DubC. We're having a grapefruit. That's right. And maybe the orange as well. May as well. Let's get, since we're doing British, let's have the tea. I mean, it's only fitting, right? There's a cream and a sugar for that. There we go. That's pretty much dinner tonight, but I have, alright, these came from, this is the box. Oh, hang on. It's Dargon, not Dragon. Hi, Oldsmokey. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Thanks for the super chat. I didn't say Dragon, did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. But yeah, it was Dargon Group, right? Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Let's see. Dargon it, as James says. But Salty sent this box. Last time I did a live stream, look, there's the Salty Crackers from Salty Croc Collectibles. I can't remember if he sent 5 packs or not, because I'm out already. I think these were mine. I think I already had these out. But, you know what? Let's splurge and go for some Salty Crackers. Why not? Why not? And he sent so much awesome stuff here. Oh, he sent B units as well. And I'm not going to open a B unit when I can't taste it. I was going to, but yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Super chat, Lee missed it. Hang on. Missed Lee's super chat. Well, thanks, Blindside, for the super chat, telling me that I missed a super chat. Let me roll back up here. Okay. I'm rolling. Oh, there it is, Lee Street. What's the weirdest MRE you've had? Weirdest? Yeesh. Well, you know, that's because I have an Americanized palate. I would say, personally, that the weirdest thing I've ever had was the squid from the Spanish. The weirdest thing I've ever had was the squid from the Spanish rations. But if I was to, like, well, yeah, that was probably the weirdest thing I've had out of a ration was the squid. It's a pretty ballsy move to put seafood in a ration. Anyways, in my personal opinion, I think seafood, like, they used to not let us have seafood whenever I worked on the river for so many years. We weren't allowed to bring seafood in our stores because guys would get sick too easily from eating bad seafood. So to put seafood in a ration, I think, is a pretty ballsy move. So, all right, we got crackers, we got drinks, we got some fruit explosion that can go in. Oh yeah, that's right, it can go in here. So glad I didn't use this last week. What flavor is this? Apple peach. Ooh, that is going to add some much needed fruit flavor to this apple and cinnamon muesli with milk. Which this does have dry milk in it. I mean, it is not far past its best by date. Yeah, maybe it is. 3/31/2019. So it's a year. It's a year past its best by date, basically. Roughly. Alright. Awesome. So I don't need to heat anything up. All I need is hot water. I think I'm caught up on the... Oh, no, wait. Kaylynn's package. That's right. Almost forgot. Here we go. This is going to be kind of difficult to open without... I'm going to have to be careful with this one. Oh, yeah. I almost ended up losing the knife. Alright. Hang on a second, guys. I got to go turn Romeo's light off. Put all that doesn't matter. We got plenty of food. Everybody's freaking out over nothing. And you just joined them.
Your kids are home for 3 hours. Don't get started. Here. You don't want to see.
Alright, let's cut this thing open and see. I turned Reviers' light out, so he should stop squawking. Hopefully. This is going to be... Yep. This is what I'll... I think that's... I'm almost into... Yeah, I'm almost into something right there. The knife is super sharp, so I don't think I did that. Let's see what we got here. That is insanely heavy. And sealed up well, by the way. That is awesome. I'm going to assume that this is probably a custom-made MRE from Kaylnn. I think you eat halal, right? I'm pretty sure. What else do we have here? Oh, that's awesome. We'll get to that last. This looks like some interesting grape juice drink. I don't know if I've ever seen that. 2185. So that's from 2012? Grape juice? I've never seen a grape juice drink. I've never gotten that in an MRE before. This reminds me of like the drink mixes that come with the UGR, like the big tray meals and stuff. And 2 more grape juice drinks. Now, I'm intrigued now. I've got to try one of those out. Which I'm probably not. I'm not going to be able to taste it. So, I don't. Yeah, why not? We'll try it out. We'll try it out. And this is a really cool rubberized, that's rubber, a rubberized patch. And I have a hat that'll go right on perfectly. That Shocker actually got me years ago. And I think right now I have an Australian patch on it. I know I do. And a note. Thanks for the goodies. Thanks for the goodies. Please enjoy these great drink powders in future videos. Kaylyn. Alright. Well, that I can do. Thank you for the, and you know what? Like, I've got a few things that obviously have been sent in over the past couple weeks. So this is going to stay out. Because this is going on the hat. But it's going on the shelf until after this live stream. There we go. Alright, that's on the shelf. And I'll remember to get it and put it on my hat. I missed that. Wait. Yeah, I missed that one. My bad. Anyways, awesome, man. Thank you so much for the package, Kaylyn. And DubC, both you guys. You guys didn't have to do that. And I will try to get to that stuff whenever I can taste stuff again. Because as of right now, I can't. I kind of hate to waste this muesli, but it's pretty much the least I can sacrifice. It's not much. I'm running a fever now. Alright. Awesome. I think I've got everything I need out here now. And we can get the tray. I'm actually going to go shut the water off really quick since I don't need it. is the tray. This is my stamp tray. I had this thing in New York for months. Knocked a bunch of my stuff down here. Not a bunch, but just important. There we go. I think I got it now. Alright. Okay, here we go. Need a bowl. Gonna need a bowl for the muesli. I mean, I don't have to have a bowl for the muesli, but trust me when I tell you, it makes it much easier and more enjoyable. This, I'm interested to see if this is going to be blue, like the grape, just a regular grape drink mix, or if it's going to be purple, more like an actual grape drink. But never had a grape flavored anything in America that even tastes similar to what grapes actually taste like. I think that artificial flavor must be really hard to nail down. Start off by mixing that up. I probably should have done the muesli first, but I didn't. There we go. This doesn't take nowhere near as much water as I thought it was going to either, which is kind of odd. Usually these drink mixes, they take a decent amount of water. That's probably only, well, it says a third of a canteen cup, so it's only 8 ounces. Feels like it mixed up really easily, which is good. Alright, here we go. I want to go ahead and dump it out because I want to see what it looks like. Doggone Groot. I don't like the word muesli. Wonder why. I kind of like that word. But really, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the word, honestly. That does look like grape juice, like the foam, like the frothy. I'm going to give this a little bit more of a shake. There's some stuff stuck to the walls in there I don't like, so. Maybe I should have put some warm water in there also. I don't think so, but yep, I can't smell it at all. That's awful. Oh, okay. It's not blue. That's a plus. Look at that. I have a feeling this is probably some kind of... Oh, look at that. I had no idea. Look at that. 41.5% juice. So this is actually almost half concentrated grape juice. Freeze-dried grape juice concentrate with maltodextrin, sugar, citric acid, and that's pretty much it. And all the other preservatives and crap that prevents caking. So, yeah, this is probably going to be the closest thing I've ever had to actual grape juice before. Let me see if I can even taste it. Just judging by like the texture, you know how like when you drink grape juice you get like that dry feeling in your mouth? That gives that to me, but I can't pick up a real good read on the actual flavor, which is, it's my fault. But I am actually hungry, so going to get this. Stop. Just 1 second, and I'll get you. Let me get this started, and I'll let you out. There we go. Boy, I wish I could smell that milk. Oh, dang it. You can see all the seeds in there. Whoa, History Savior. History Nerd 101 tip. If you're going to die Die well dressed. Much love, brother. Thanks for always being a great friend. Congrats on everything. Well, thanks. Appreciate the super chat there, History Savior. You didn't have to do that, man. And you guys go check out History Savior's channel. He does some really awesome stuff over there. That's for sure. I think that's like a pumpkin seed or something. That's what it tastes like. Like the texture. Can't taste anything. Like bitterness, I can pick up on that. Sweetness, obviously. That seed had like a weird dryness to it. So rolled oats, skim milk powder. Wow. Pumpkin seeds, brown sugar, rye flakes, wheat powder. Apple is only 2.53%. How are you going to call this apple cinnamon when there's only 2.53% apple? Yeah, well. There ain't much apple in there. I think there's a piece of the, I'm assuming is a freeze-dried or just a dried apple. Yeah, it's just dried. Now I'm going to keep this to use as a lid for the muesli to keep the heat in. And I think you're just supposed to add water to your own preferred taste. Directions. Oh, it says 100 mils. Okay, so let me get out the measuring cup here. And we're going to add 100 mils to this muesli. I don't even know. Yeah, it does. It goes down that far. Alright. 100 mils of water. It's not much water, but there it is. It looks like it might be plenty. Alright, I gotta go let the dog out. As soon as I mix this up real quick. I'll just leave it sitting there to cake. There we go. Yeah, that's going to need more water. I can tell you right now. I don't like my oatmeal and whatnot this thin. Or this thick, I mean. Oops. Which that I can just hear that that fruit puree calling out to go into that muesli. Come on, Stella. Let's go. Now it's raining out there. You don't even want to go out there. I know better. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to add some more hot water to that because there's no way. Well, I know that's not enough for my taste, so. And I'm spilling water all over the place. And it ruins this blackboard if you get water on it. There we go. That's a little better. Probably still ain't enough, but because it'll soak every bit of that in. And I've knocked the camera off kilter here. There we go. Yeah, Kaylyn, this grape juice looks awesome. Yep, the dog. Oh. Alright, I'll be right back. Jesus. Stupid dog. Can you guys tell that my camera's like it's like tilted that way. I think I can kind of tell. Let's see if I can fix it. Probably can't. There's not much I can do. Oh, yeah, that's better. There we go. There we go. Now that is much better. These, I'm going to keep these out for the, just in case, but I like to try to keep plenty of butt ration on hand anyways. I gotta say, that's looking pretty awesome. That is a huge bowl of muesli too, by the way. Great big huge rolled oats. I saw a guy eating a bowl of grains like this for breakfast in New York. Looked at it on the menu. It was $26. And it had like a couple pieces of fresh fruit on top. That was it. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. Let's make up the grapefruit drink. This is another one that's like really close. They should put these grape drinks right here in all the, at least 4 of the menus of the American stuff. Like the breakfast type menus, it's actually almost half juice. Like, they could do an orange one that way as well. Make it way more healthy. Wait, I think this takes 500 mils. Where's the directions? Yep, 500 mils. I don't think this cup will hold 500 mils, but we're about to find out. If it won't, I'll have to transfer it to a larger cup. Let's find out if it'll hold. Let's see. There's 300. I don't think it's going to hold 500. I don't think so. I'm going to go 450 here. That's a lot of powder there as well. We'll see. Let's find out. Nope. Well, almost. It's like just a little left in there. I'd say that cup would hold 500 brimful without any powder in the cup. Gotta break out a long spoon here. Wow. It must be pink grapefruit, because that has got a very light pink hue to it. It's going to be very difficult to get mixed up without spilling. Let me just take a drink of it the way it is. Sweet and tart. I can tell you that it's both of those things for sure. There we go. Just going to let that sit for a little bit. Do its thing. Guess I did spill it out a little bit because now it's getting on. Yep, I've ruined this black background piece. That's for sure. I have another drink mix here, but I'm not sure that I don't really need it. It's the orange energy drink powder, which is it's just all sugar. Nutritional information, energy, there's fat, carbohydrates, which is of sugar, protein, salt, there's some sodium in it, not much, and vitamin B1, half a gram. Yep. I think 2 drinks is enough. Now, I said that, and then I also have tea here, so let's go ahead and do the tea. We'll do the tea. That wouldn't hurt with my current condition and situation. This is the English breakfast tea. It's just a black tea. That's being weird. Ripped a hole in the bag. That sucks. So this thing, I don't know. This is what I do. Stick it underneath there, and it cannot fall into the cup. There you go. Looking for a German ration, Karsten. Well, Karsten can probably definitely help you out there. Miss Marilyn says super chat that I missed. Well, there it is. Viper GTS finally seeing the ads on history. Yeah, man. They play them all the time. And thanks for the super chat, man. But yeah, they are popping up. The new ad, I do like the new ad. I can't really describe it to you. It's just different than the other one. Different than the first one that they ran. The first one that they ran with the March 11th air date, which they took off a couple weeks ago. But they've been running 2 or 3 different type of ads, and if you guys haven't checked out the videos that I posted on my channel here, they actually sent me those videos with permission to post them on my channel. It's 3 of the cast members of Vikings talking about just different foods and eating history is kind of the whole lead up. And then also Project Blue Book. Those 2 guys from Project Blue Book also did a sit down over a TV dinner, and that was a really cool sit down and discussion. So check those videos out. They're super awesome. I like them a lot. And oh, Karsten, sorry for being late, buddy. You ain't got you're only 47 minutes in, so usually we're here for a while. But thanks for the super chat, man. How weird is it? It is pretty weird, man. It still hasn't really sank in yet, and I'm not comfortable with it, I'll be honest. I don't know that I ever will be comfortable with seeing myself on television. It's just it's just one of those things that I'm going to deal with now, I guess. I mean, not that I'm dealing with. It's just weird. It's just weird. I know you got to pretty much understand what where I'm coming from here. It's something I never expected to be on TV, but it's a weird thing to see yourself on TV. Maybe roll around in some goldfish crackers. What? What are we talking about? Alright, put this creamer and sugar in here. Yeah, there we go. There's the creamer. And I always try to dump the sugar on the creamer so it'll weigh it down and take it down into the drink. For some reason, their creamer likes to sit right on top like that. I don't know why. Alright, this is coming out so I can do some little steeping here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Do your thing, buddy. Set that off to the side and let it steep at least a couple more minutes. And in the meantime, we'll get out some 80s, early 80s crackers, which I'm sure I'm not going to be able to taste bad. You know what? I don't think it's a good idea to waste these salty crackers, although I will be able to pick up on the salty aspect of it. Decisions. Yeah, let's just get... It's not very often. Oh. And I don't have but maybe 4 packs of the actual salty crackers. 2 from Salty Croc, and then I probably got 2 in my cracker stash that that I got put back, so just have some regular crackers since I can't taste them. No hiss. Uh-oh. Now I might have bad crackers that I can't even taste. Awesome. Yes. Looking forward to that. Alright, Fruit Explosion can go here. crackers. Oh my gosh. Sebastian. Make him stop.
Stop.
The little guy's got fluid on his lungs and he's trying to bark. Hey. He's going to hurt himself. Alright. Did I? I did. I stopped the chat for some reason, accidentally. And there's a little gun dog tip for you guys. The smaller the hole, the more control. And I live by that. That is a very valuable piece of information. I mean, I never had a saying for it. I always did it anyway. I always tried to make the smaller hole, but now it's got a cool saying with it. And this is kind of like runny peanut butter. Look how oily that is. Good old British peanut butter. I'm sure it's fine. It's just, it's very oily. Very oily. Alright. Finish this tea up real quick. And then dig into that muesli. Which I haven't mixed this up yet. And this one burn my fingers. Ow! Yep, I squeezed the tea bag out. I don't care. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I do it. Peanut butter in it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Depends on the... I'm probably going to stick with the fruit. But I will try some on at least a bite or two. Since I can do that, like, individually. There we go. Well, I am making a mess, I guess. Alright, I'm going to have to break out one of these tissues here. Oh yeah, the little blue pull tab on it. It's resealable. That's awesome too. The fact that you can close that bad boy back up. And I gotta say, these things are really nice. They're substantial. They're thick. That right there is like a quarter of the roll of USTP, or maybe even half a roll of USTP. Like, imagine that flipped over, and how many sheets that would be of, because it's really thick. And you can open it up like this. You can even split that in half if you really want to get weird about it. But that's a nice little tissue right there. Clean the bottom of this cup off a little bit. The tray. Some cracker crumbs. There we go. Oh, and I just spilled it. Having one of those days. Oh. Yep, the dog's going to drive me crazy. Alright. I'll be right back. Hey. That's enough. Is that his or hers? Oh, make her get out of there. Alright. No wonder he was barking. The big dog was in there trying to take his food, so. Okay. Yep, this is going to have probably some more water. Nah, maybe not. I don't know, it's just so thick. Yep. Let's get more water. That should do it. So it looks as if you guys are having some coronavirus discussion in the chat there, as far as like what it's like trying to stock up on your essentials, which TP being one of them, or butt ration, and I think it's something you should always keep an abundance of. I think having at least like 36 rolls in reserve is a good thing, and if you ration those out, that should get you by for a good while. I mean, obviously it's not the supply that you would like to have if something really bad happened, but like if everything shut down for forever or whatever. So, but I mean, people got by for thousands and thousands of years without toilet paper. I'm sure we'd manage. I mean, nature pretty much provides what you need out there. So, oh, that looks much better. That looks much more like the consistency that I'd want it to be, that I want to eat it as. I'm going to try it just on its own here and see. I'm going to take the whole bowl up to my mouth because I don't feel like wearing this or spilling it. So, hey, Ethan, come here for a second. Okay. Come here and smell this, because I can't smell it. Can you smell? See if that smells bad. Smell like old bad milk.
It doesn't smell good, but it doesn't smell like old milk.
Alright. Well, that's all I'm worried about. It's got kind of a weird bitterness to it, and also like an effect on my mouth that kind of dries my mouth out. I don't understand. Maybe that's normal, and I just don't pay attention to that much as far as the mouth feel, because I honestly can't taste this at all. Starts off a little sweet, and then it starts picking up to this like bitter, like a bitter sourness. What? No, never have. Well, I did a couple years ago, but they quit giving it to me. Alright. The over-the-counter stuff's the same, just take more. Yes, we do. It's in there on my side table. Right in the very front. Hang on, guys. I'm going to have to go get my son some ibuprofen. Give this, this is apple and peach. Apple and peach, I believe. Yep, apple and peach. Sweet and tangy. That's what I get from that. Nice. Yeah, I figure the government's going to be handing out rations, and I don't know to who or when or why. I just figure that, they usually do that during state of emergency and stuff like that. I don't know, just I guess we'll see. We'll see if they do that. Alright, here we go. Some fruit explosion on this bite, and I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm just going to take the bowl with me. No doubt, 3 cases of ORPs. I'd be a happy man. So, the fruit kind of helped out with that bitter sourness that it has. There's another word that I can't think of right now, as far as like what I'm picking up on that, because I can't smell anything at all. So that is, I believe, why I can't taste anything. Because mainly when you taste things, you're tasting through your scent glands as well. That's not bad. I personally would rather have like maybe some chopped up peanuts in there, or maybe some chopped up pecans, whatever, however you say it, depends on where you're from. Let's try it with a little peanut butter. See if that does anything for it. There we go. Yep, nope, that just made it really weird for me right now. That might be alright if I was normal, if I could taste things normally. But right now, with me only being able to pick up on mouthfeels and textures, peanut butter, no. Woo! You like peanut butter on the muesli, Miss Marilyn? History Savior says pecans. Some people say pecans. 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 I can't remember what else I said. I had 4 Corona cases last night. But not recovered yet. That makes sense. Whoa. That, I didn't mean for that to happen like that, but there we go. I gotta say, I like the texture of the apples now that they've rehydrated. They have a sweet, tangy fruitiness to them that I can pick up. And a really nice chew as well. These crackers might be bad. Hey, Ethan, will you come here and smell one more thing for me? Because there was no hiss on that package. At all. Yeah.
What does this smell like?
Wheat, crackers, flour. If they were bad, like, you'd be like, oh.
That doesn't smell good to me. But
Yeah, they don't really smell good. But they smell more like an industrial flour smell. I can't smell it at all. Will you smell these and see if they're bad? Can you smell? Because I can't smell anything.
Smells like wheat flour.
Alright.
Agree.
I guess they're not bad. I don't think they'd steer me wrong. And again, if I ate both of these crackers and they were rancid, I would get pretty daggone sick. You wouldn't leave the bathroom for a while. That's pretty much what would happen. I mean, it'd probably be coming out of both ends if you ate 2 completely rancid crackers. Alright. Dry, sticky, salty. Pick up on the saltiness. Stephen Gaffin. Good evening, Oldsmokey. Did you show error yet on history? Nope. The 25th. So, like what, a week and a half or something? Like 10 or 11 days. I don't know what today's date is. So yeah, it looks like 11 days from today, because it comes on the 25th. So really, I mean, 10 more days, and then on that 11th day, it'll be on. I think the premise for the show, you know, finding out all the history behind old food and showing you what, you know, what we eat and what we can't eat, kind of fitting with today's environment. It seems how everybody's buying up everything off the shelves. Yeah, I'd probably like the peanut butter and the muesli if I could taste it. Just based on texture alone, though, wasn't doing it for me. Not at all. Grapham. Isn't that what I said? Yeah, didn't I say Grapham? Pretty sure I did. Maybe I didn't. Today they reported that some scientists... Well, Interesting. Today, they reported that some scientists in the Netherlands found selective antibodies that should stop and heal COVID. It's based on research for SARS vaccine, you know, eras ago. Lars commented that. I have not seen anything about that, but, Of course, that's going to be a scramble to make the vaccination for that, and I wonder how much that's going to cost. Cost the taxpayer, or they're going to make people pay for it individually. I'm sure that's not going to be the case. I would assume they were going to try to come up with something to stop the spread of this crap, and that'll be about it. But as far as I know, this is like a man-made virus anyway that was pretty much released. I could be wrong about that, though. I don't know. They need to test it, but they're going to go ahead and mass produce it before they even test it. That sounds about right. Stay young and healthy, cure for Corona 9. Looks like DubC's taking off. See you later, buddy, and thanks for the package. Click on Dub's name there. Go check out his channel if you like what you see. Hit that subscribe button. The laptop that Kaylnn built me showed up yesterday. So I'll now have a laptop. As soon as I can taste something again, I'd like to actually film a video. Which would be nice. Start off with something probably a little lower risk. Get back in the groove of things, you know. Which these live streams help out a lot. You know what I mean? Like not losing touch completely. But it's completely different than actually filming a video, doing a live stream. It's like night and day almost. What is that? What in the heck? That looks like a bug abdomen. Pretty sure it's just a oat, but ugh. That was very, very unappealing looking. Ooh. Yep, I'm done with the muesli now. After seeing that, that was definitely not an apple. Definitely not an apple. Yep. I'm good. I'm good. Go back to this grape juice. This stuff's actually really awesome. I think. I mean, it has the mouthfeel just like drinking real grape juice. Yeah, I really like that. I guess I'll take a swig of this grapefruit too. It's looking really nice now. Kind of like a hazy pink color. Has exactly that mouthfeel that you would expect from grapefruit juice. Alright, it is time to have a smoke and then wrap up this live stream because I feel like crap. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Breaking out an old Camel here. This has been one of these in every live stream except a couple that I had in New York, which I think I had them on hand. I just couldn't do anything because couldn't leave the hotel room. Let's see if K-Man's lighter's still lighting this thing. I think he got me like 3 years ago, at least, from Vegas, and it's been lighting ever since. And it lit that one. I'm surprised. Yeah, no main today, dude. I can't taste anything. It's kind of pointless. And the main that was in that was beans, and I don't need any more gut issues. Some extra added gas from eating a whole big handful of different types of beans from the UK. Yeah, it was like a really good breakfast. We had grapefruit juice, breakfast tea, fruit explosion, some crackers with some peanut butter, and the muesli. Which I don't even want to look at it anymore. Not after that small discovery in there of whatever that was. Oh, Metal Man didn't know that, huh? Okay. I guess we could, I don't know if the ad's up on, let me see if it is. Which, I probably can't play it, and this live stream still be monetized. Yeah. You know what? Oh well. They can take the monetization away, I don't care. Let's see here. Let me find it. If it's up. I think it is now. Yay, it is. Nope, never mind, it's not. Wait. I think this is it right here. This is new. It's, yeah, posted 4 days ago on history. So it's right there. Series premiere Wednesday, March 25th, 10/9 Central on history. Right there. Let's see here.
When you can eat something that is 30,
Oh, this is
40,
different.
50, 60 years old this March, it's the only way you can legitimately
I've never seen this one.
They're doing unthinkable. We're literally literally eating old food. To experience the past. We love unlocking the history of it all. And there's probably some dead bugs in here. Carcasses, all the good stuff. You could cut through the nostalgia with a knife. Eating History. New series premieres Wednesday, March 25th at 10 on History.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, they had to make that a new one there. The other one had the wrong premiere date. Not wrong, they just changed it from the 11th to the 25th. What? Getting ready to smoke some fire Girl Scout cookies. That's funny. I just like the way you said that. That was good. You know, they used to sell 190 grain here. Everclear made it, and who else? No, it's not 190 now. It's 151. It's all you can buy here now. You used to be able to buy 190 grain here in West Virginia, which was 95% alcohol, which is basically like drinking rubbing alcohol. It's the same, pretty much the same thing, right? I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but it seems like it would be. But now it's they've taken the proof down to 151. That's the maximum that you can buy here in West Virginia. I don't remember when that happened. It's been probably within the last 5 to 10 years. But I do remember growing up that the 190 grain was kind of a problem for some people. Because if you mix that stuff with the right juices and fruits or whatever, you can't even tell that it's in there, I've been told. I've never really had that stuff before, but I've heard people, and I do have somewhat of a pretty funny story about my dog just farted. It was funny. I feel sorry for him. Daggone it. Anyway, it was back in this was probably back in like the year 2000. And I was working in Columbus, Ohio. And I started working for this brand new company. They had just gotten started. They'd been in business like 6 months. And I remember the guy's name. His name was Phil Gladden. Buckeye Residential Electric. Anyway, he hired me and like 4 or 5 of my buddies all in one go. I think it was 4 of us. I think there was 5 of us all together. So there was 4 of my buddies. Yeah. Anyway, he had a son he was a bit older than me. He was probably like 25, 26, and I was only 18 at the time. Maybe I wasn't even 18 yet. I don't think I was. Or maybe I just turned 18. Anyways, he asked me, the owner's son asked me to get him a bottle of that 190 grain. And I was like, man, are you sure you really want that? I mean, I didn't care to get it for him and bring it up there, which I was too young to buy it, but I did get it for him and took it to him and gave it to him. And this was at the beginning of the week, and obviously he didn't do anything with it through the work week. And I came home for the weekend, came back on that Monday, and he had a story to tell me that him and his girlfriend had drank that bottle of 190 grain. Well, I guess she drank the majority of it, and he had Ford Expedition, like one of those great big huge Fords. It was all leather. It was like the Eddie Bauer edition. It was really nice. He said she stripped down butt naked and just sprayed pee all over the inside of his Expedition. She didn't remember doing it. He was super disappointed that had happened. Now I warned him whenever I gave him that stuff. I had never even drank it myself, and I was like, dude, which I was too young to drink at that point anyways, not that mattered back then. But anyway, it was just funny because I did warn him. I was like, you got to be careful with this stuff. I've heard horror stories about it. You know, people just can't handle this stuff, especially, I mean, if you were mixing it like they were. And I thought that was pretty hilarious. I'll never forget that story either. It's the story that sticks out in my mind when I think of the old 190 grain. Well, overall, for not being able to taste everything, I think this went pretty well. Considering that I feel like crap, probably sound like crap, and couldn't taste any of the food. You gonna go get her? Whew. But yeah, guys, check out the ad, the ads, the commercials, whatever, for eating history. All you gotta do is type that in, and I've got a couple videos that are posted up on my channel they'll be right at the top of the list. That are posted on my channel, like I said. So check those out. Ones with the Vikings cast and ones with the Project Blue Book cast. I've been watching Project Blue Book ever since it first started last year. I think it was 2019 was the first year. But I really like that show. So it was really cool to see those guys. And Vikings, that's a hit show. Those guys talking about our show was pretty cool too. And props to them for especially the Vikings guys for going through that gauntlet of food that they went through. Because I got to say, I've had pretty much everything that they had, and none of it was really enjoyable. Outside of maybe the tongue isn't as bad as you would think it would be. It's just you got to get over that hump of realizing that you're eating a tongue. It's not... It's not something that I would prefer to do on a day-to-day basis. But honestly, there's a really tender cut of meat. So, I wouldn't complain about it if that's all I had to eat. It was, I think they had lung... Oh, heart. That's another thing. Heart is actually really good as well. I never would have dreamed it. I figured it'd be really metallic like liver. But it's not. It's just like a super nice tender steak. But alright guys, I got a mess to get cleaned up. I want to say thanks to everybody who sent in a super chat tonight. Again, thanks to all my patrons that stick it out over there. I appreciate you guys. Really, I'll have to put some pictures of the laptop because that's how I got that thing. And if it wasn't for that and K-Man hooked it up and built that laptop. Really, really awesome of him to do. So, yeah man, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out in the chat tonight. Sorry, been kind of under the weather here, not feeling the greatest. That's, you know, it is what it is. Next week should be better. But alright guys, I guess that's really all I got left to do is say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Later.